Welcome back students to the part 3 of today's session. Now let us discuss about streamline flow and equation of continuity. Streamline flow in case of fluids is referred to as the type of flow where the fluid flows in separate layers without mixing or disruption occurring in between the layers at a particular point. The velocity of each fluid particle flowing will remain constant with time in streamline flow. Streamline flow is also known as steady flow or laminar flow. So you can see the particles moving with the same velocities through a particular cross section in the case of laminar flow. The opposite of laminar flow is turbulent flow. In the case of low fluid velocities, the fluid will flow without any sort of lateral mixing because of lack of turbulent velocity fluctuations. The fluid particles tend to follow a particular order where the movement or motion of fluid particles will be on the basis of particles flowing in a straight line parallel to the pipe wall. The movement happens in a way that the adjacent layers of the fluid will smoothly slide past each other. That is, laminar flow or streamline flow is possible only in cases of liquids with low fluid velocities. If the velocity exceeds a particular value, it will become turbulent. Now, examples for streamline and turbulent flows. Notice the water flowing from the tap at a different flow rate. You'll observe that when the flow rate is low, the water flowing from the tap will run smoothly and the water will have a smooth texture. However, if you gradually keep on increasing the flow rate, you will begin to see that the disruptions or disturbances and voids after a particular point of increasing the flow rate will be unequal. If we assume that the fluid we are using is incompressible or that the density of the fluid is constant, then we can come up with a simple but important relationship that goes by the name of continuity equation. According to this equation of continuity, area into velocity will be a constant at a particular section. From the figure, A1 into V1, that is velocity of flow into area of cross section, will be equivalent to V2 into A2. This really just says that all the molecules of water do not build up when flowing along a path. The quantity AV is known as the volume flux, which is the volume of the fluid that flows through one section of the pipe. So according to the equation of continuity, AV is a constant where A is the cross-sectional area and V is the velocity with which the fluid flows. It means that if any liquid is flowing in streamline flow in a pipe of non-uniform cross-sectional area, then the rate of flow of the liquid across any cross-section remains the same. The water which runs out of a garden hose, if you use your thumb and block a part of the opening of the hose, it will release the water faster, which will definitely soak anyone near the vicinity. However, if we remove the finger, the flow will be back to its normal state. So Bernoulli's principle, which is in accordance with the continuity equation, forms the basis of this phenomenon. So according to the equation of continuity, here also if water is flowing through a pipe having different cross-sectional areas, then A1 into V1 will be equivalent to A2 into V2. So when an incompressible fluid passes through a pipe, the amount of volume per unit time that passes any point on the pipe must be the same. So we can state this mathematically as the continuity equation A1 V1 is equivalent to A2 V2. This equation is got from the fact that mass of liquid entering per second at A must be equivalent to mass of liquid leaving per second at B. We know mass is equivalent to volume into density. Volume can be written as area into velocity. This is the case of incompressible liquids. That is, if there is no loss of liquid in the tube and if the flow is steady, then mass of liquid entering per second at A is equivalent to mass of liquid leaving per second at B, or A1 V1 rho 1 must be equivalent to A2 V2 rho 2. So, since the liquid is the same through both the cross sections, rho 1 will be equivalent to rho 2. Therefore, cancelling rho 1 and rho 2 on both sides of equation 1, we get A1 V1 equivalent to A2 V2, or AV is a constant. This is known as equation of continuity. Here, velocity is proportional to 1 by A. It means that larger is the area of cross section, the smaller will be the velocity of liquid flow and vice versa. It is due to this reason that a deep water runs slow or slow water runs deep, or the jet of falling water becomes narrow as it goes down. So hope you have got an idea about streamline flow or laminar flow and turbulent flows, and also about the equation of continuity and its applications. Thank you, dear students.